I'm ready when you are.
You can't cheat and eat the ingredients.
I can cheat and eat the ingredients. I'm not eating the raw meat. I'm eating the cheese over here.
Oh, I forgot it. Look at it right here.
Oh. Oh, so I get to do it again?
No, you get it. No.
Yeah. Most I do. I'm not eating the raw meat. Anyways.
You better not eat the raw meat. He does
Hey, y'all.
sometimes. Hey, y'all. It's Allie and Sean from Little Hill Homestead. Yeah, Little Hill. Little Hill. Little Hill Homestead. It's hot in here, y'all. I'm trying to heat her down. I need to take off some slippers. I don't know. So we're making soup on this. It's not hot. It's just.
It's not hot outside.
Problem.
We turned the heat up because
somebody
we
gets
were cold
really
earlier.
easily, and somebody over here gets hot really easily.
Somebody gets cold over here.
Yeah.
And
somebody's over a certain age, it gets hot.
Yeah, well, somebody else over a certain age, but you know, never mind. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, two things. Let me start. We're doing Italian wedding soup today with a couple variations for you guys. And two, you guys may have noticed that we're putting out some cookie videos already. And a few of you said like, hey, are you okay? You seem... I will give you a little... Those were filmed a year ago when I didn't know what I was doing. So if we sound like we're off and not our normal selves, it's because we didn't have a clue.
Sean will still be doing his 6 days of...
We're going to shove a bunch of cookies in.
We'll put some cookies in. Sorry, we're a little bit behind.
Life happened, and we couldn't get to it. Anyways.
But tonight's Italian wedding soup.
Italian wedding soup. This one is good because you can make some adaptations, adjustments to make it yours.
Our kids request this all the time.
Our kids love this.
All of them. They request it all the time.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, in the middle of summer, I'm like, no.
We're not eating soup, you guys. Like, no. Pick something like cold.
But this time of year, yeah, we'll eat it on the porch.
We're all in. So the first thing you need is 1 pound of ground meat. You can use ground pork, ground beef, ground lamb, ground chicken, ground turkey. You can do a combo. Usually I do half ground pork.
Ground beef and ground pork, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we usually do.
Today we're trying... We had some leftover not butcher box ground beef, and we're just trying to get through it. And recipes like this help us do that because we don't really taste the ground beef.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So we have 1 pound of ground beef in our bowl. This is going to be the meatballs that go into our Italian wedding soup. Holy moly. Okay.
I'll turn it down. I'll be right back.
Sean was so gracious that he grated half of an onion. We do this because it helps the meatballs hold together a little bit.
Half of a large onion.
Half of a large onion, or 1 small onion. We grate it with a cheese grater because it hid it from our kids when they were little. You still get the onion flavor, and now that they're older, we just still do it that way. So there's our onion. It's the oddest thing. Like,
I came back from the other way. That's really confusing people.
We have a circle island occasionally. The next thing we need is 1/4 cup of dried parsley.
Mm-hmm.
And what's on there? I wrote this all down so I don't know. 1 egg.
1 egg. I gotta kick the ball to the dog.
We're busy with... I forgot the garlic. Can you go mince me 2 garlic cloves?
I can't.
My bad on that one. Sometimes I'm together. 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. These are our homemade breadcrumbs. We have a recipe somewhere on the channel for them. Did we get anything else that we missed? 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. This is fresh ground Parmesan cheese. If you have powdered, you can use that too. It's fine. And then 2 garlic cloves that he's going to finally mince for us.
I know that you guys have met Brad before, I think, but this is Brad.
This is our lambskin knife. If you guys, what's his name? Brad Leone. He used to be on Bon Appetit, and now he has his own YouTube channel. I love him. He does like fermentation stuff. He's a little like homesteady. He's kind of like out there, and he's fun, and I enjoy him. So Sean last Christmas got me his lambskin knife, and we named him Brad. So
2 Christmases ago.
2 Christmases ago?
I think so.
And it all blends together, doesn't it? At a certain point, like it just goes. While he's doing that, I'm gonna start just mushing this together. My hands were clean before doing this. So this is gonna be the meatball portion, and they're gonna be tiny little meatballs all through our soup. This is ground beef, like I said, we're just trying to use it up. By the way, if you're interested in ButcherBox, we have a link below. If you go to ButcherBox and put in the promotional code field Little Hill, like us, they were gracious enough to give you guys $40 off, so $20 off your first 2 boxes. And then if you do it in like, there's certain times a year the special thing will change. Right now it's free steak in every box for a year. So I thought that was a pretty cool deal. We do a lot of ButcherBox. We really, really enjoy it. I know the price is a little bit higher, but the quality of the meat is exceptional. And we're brats now. When we have to eat stuff from the grocery store, we can tell. Like this ground beef. So Sean's getting that minced garlic for me. I'm seriously sweating. This good thing this meat is nice and cold because I'm about like, whoo, yeah.
I'm
So anyways,
done.
we are working on some cookie videos.
I know,
We've been
I
saying
don't
that
have
for
microphone.
like 3 days. We had our Etsy store finally cut off for the holidays.
I
After
brought over a nice little dish too.
Thank you. You're
Make it
so
look
fancy. Like we were ahead of the game.
Sorry, I don't mind doing dishes.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys kept us very busy at our Etsy store. We are so appreciative.
Yes, thank you very much.
But we needed a couple days to recuperate. So you get some old cookie videos, and we'll be putting some new cookie videos in. And you can tell the difference. Let's just say that. Anyways, I am going to go wash my hands up. I'm going to put this to the side. By the way, on the stove, I have a large pot. It's got 12 cups of chicken broth cooking in it. That's all that's in it so far. I'm going to take you over. We're going to weigh out a few of our ingredients that we're going to need and go from there. Whew.
We'll see you in a second.
Let me get a big drink of ice water. I think we're good. We're good. I think I can see your whole body. I don't know. Stand up straight, move around so I can see and make sure. Okay, we're good. Back to life. That's not how it goes.
It's back to life. Back to reality. I don't know how they do the dance.
Back to life. No, just kidding. No, we're not doing all that. No, it'd be more like. No,
I'm saying in a picture actually dancing in the background.
We've had a long, stressful day, and we're just trying to have some fun in our kitchen. That's what we do. Try to make light of this, the life of every day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Anyways. You guys know that I have a problem with the website for Vevor, V-E-V-O-R, that website. They have incredible stuff at really good prices. We had a kitchen scale that was like a battery operated one, and I liked it. We've had it for a lot of years. But what I found is it wasn't weighing consistently the same. Like I could put the same thing on it a couple times and get different weights. So Vevor, I got this one. It's a plug-in one, but it's totally accurate, and I love this thing. It was right about $50. I'll link it below if you need a scale. It's bomb. But for our scale, it's so hot. The first thing we need, I'm gonna put this on there and zero it out.
You are so hot.
It's so hot. It's hot in these rhinos. First thing we need is spinach. Anytime I buy spinach or we grow spinach and we don't use it in the fridge before it starts to get a little funky, I freeze it. And so I just keep a bag of spinach in the freezer. It lasts for like ever. So
it's perfect for soups.
If you have, it comes out in big clumps. It's perfect for soups. My kids don't love a ton of spinach. You can do anywhere up to 10 ounces of spinach. I usually end up probably at like, I don't know, less than that by a lot. Probably more like 4. So I just kind of eyeball it. That's 4. That's plenty of spinach. But like I said, if you're a spinach lover, have it hot stuff as much as you dang want. The second thing we need is I forgot a bowl. Can you hand me a bowl?
I can hand you a bowl.
I'm not a whiner, by the way.
Medium one.
That one. Yeah, this one's. I like
That
this
was
one.
good? Okay.
The next thing we need is going to be, this is where it gets fun because you can change it up. Let me zero that out. Zero it out. Hello, this is zeroing out. This is great. Great promotional video, Allie. Oh, it was in the negative from the thing before. Okay. This could be user error, just saying. It's probably user error. I really need to read instructions. Sean is a rule follower. We've discussed this before, and I'm a middle child. So he does it to a T, and I do whatever I want. Proof in case. Hey, it's a 0. It's amazing. So let me get it back to pounds. Hello.
And she opened the box and she was figuring
I put
it
it all
out.
together. Thank you.
I was at
They
my
even included a
desk, so I didn't
screwdriver.
have a chance yet, but
He hasn't messed with it yet.
I'll do a whole nother
Am I
video.
weighing now? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so with this one, you have a couple options. The traditional is pearl couscous, this kind of stuff. It's like the little couscous balls. That's what we sometimes do. The other thing you can do is from Azure, and it's called frigola. Frigola! No, it's frigola pasta. It's really similar to couscous, the pearl couscous. Azure doesn't sell pearl couscous. That's the closest they get. Tonight, and you can do this as well, ditalini. Y'all, ditalini is like all the rage right now. And so I have 2 bags of it. We do like a ditalini with Parmesan and brown butter, like side pasta thing.
As a side?
I need to film that one, but it's a half a pound of this.
Do you have it on pounds?
I don't know.
I haven't used it yet, so.
It's on pounds. There we go. Should be 0.5 if it's on pounds?
Yeah, 0.5.
Life's hard. I don't number, y'all. I graduated from college, but barely because of math. So if you need a math thing, call Sean, not me.
Yeah.
So I have a half a pound of ditalini. If you don't know what ditalini looks like, they're little tiny pastas. That's what they look like. They're gonna be delicious in this. Okay, we're gonna head back to the stove now. I'm gonna get some more water in my life.
Just watching that scale from here, though, I'm liking that.
I love this
I'm
scale.
Excited about using that more and more and more.
So this is one of the biggest reasons that I got it. Not only do I use it for cooking, but we make the sourdough starter packets for the Etsy shop, and we weigh our packages for our Etsy shop, all using this little scale. So it's a multi-purpose scale for us, and it works for all of them. Anyways, okay, back to, put it in the freezer. Thanks. We're gonna head to the stove now, and
That's not the freezer.
we're gonna show you
Do we put it in this freezer?
how easy this is. Oh my god, y'all, I'm like literally sweating, and I need to go stand outside for a second. But the like, don't drink caffeine. This is your brain on caffeine. Okay.
Should we fry an egg?
We're gonna go make soup. Get your lives together. Okay, so.
I'm trying.
I lost the sweater, and I lost, you know, I should probably lose the socks too at this point. I lost my slippers, my sweater, and then Sean's like, lose your sweater. And I was like,
we have the heat on, you get the pearl going.
We had pearl
oven.
going, we cooked some cornbread, which is beautiful. But can I just say, who stops shaving like in August, September? We'll just keep our arm. Anyways, too much TMI. This is real life, y'all.
I shaved this morning.
Yeah, you're pretty.
Well, thank you. Obviously not this, but.
So we have our meatball mixture, you guys, and we are going to, this is why we tag team on this. We make little bitty meatballs, you guys. I'm gonna roll one to show you how small.
Yeah, start dropping them in?
They're like that size. Like, how big would that be? Smaller than half a teaspoon to a teaspoon? Yeah. So we're gonna sit here and roll all these. Ah, it's hot. I probably could turn that down.
Well, it's, you know, it's boiling water and broth. So yeah, it's hot.
It's just broth, but it's still.
I know. Well, then I drop it in really hard and it like spills up on her.
It's a basketball player over here who's like Kobe Bryant. Woo!
Ooh.
We do love Kobe. Bryant. We're the same age as Kobe Bryant, and we're from LA, so you know, there's that.
I'll be more careful though.
Anyways, okay, we're gonna make all these little.
You gotta
balls.
drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. We're not doing that dance. You should do that dance.
I didn't know that dance.
Yeah, come on now. When you call Jeff Charpentier and be like, hey.
Oh.
We're name dropping now. We have a friend that.
Yep, that was the name drop right there.
He is a white guy and he thinks he can dance because, you know.
No, he doesn't. He knows he can't.
He knows he can't, but he does anyways. The names that show up in our
hilarious.
videos,
We
I
love
never
him
think
very
I'm
much.
gonna say, but okay, we're gonna go make meatballs.
Meatballs.
I'm gonna take my socks off.
We just do a quick roll. If you kind of keep your hands together, like there's I don't say tightness, I guess. That you kind of feel that.
Yeah,
you just feel that it's right there.
When
right?
it's a ball and not gonna fall apart.
You don't have to be too tight, but you don't have to be too loose. I don't know if that makes sense. But that's what we do with the meatballs.
Just roll your balls. What the heck? Roll your meatballs. Y'all, this is just out of control. We are
It's been a long day. And we're hungry, so.
True personalities sometimes just show up when you're having a heat flash and making soup, and
I think your true personality always shows up.
it always shows. You guys know what's up, right?
It's real life, y'all.
It's real life,
Yeah,
y'all.
little homestead.
Let's hope that the soup stays in the pot. We don't drop it on the floor.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Anyways, we're gonna be here for like 5 more minutes doing this.
Yeah.
So
We'll see you in just a
we'll
second.
bring you back.
Making meatballs.
Meatballs. Wait, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. No.
Hey, I don't even know the
Okay,
dance.
he's gonna go look up the dance.
Drop it like it's hot. I don't know.
Okay, nailed it. I've now lost my socks. I think by the end of this video, I might be in a bathing suit. I'm not even sure of this. Our water is, all our meatballs are in there. It's just gonna come to a boil. I'm gonna add our pasta, and I'm gonna add our spinach, all in there right now. And then, can I hand you back those?
I'm just doing dishes.
I'm just doing my dishes. He's my sous chef. I cook.
I don't mind. I like it. I love it.
I want some more of it.
You know,
I
a way-
tried so hard. You sang it.
A way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So I'll do the dishes
Okay, that works.
so I can eat dinner.
Yeah. All right, so all of our ingredients are in there. I broke the spinach apart because sometimes you'll get like a chunk. I just take a second to kind of break it apart. And if you have fresh spinach, by the way, you can do just the pasta and the meatballs, and then you add the spinach at the tail end for like 2 minutes. I would just do baby spinach and kind of give it a little bit of a rough chop. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this to a boil. As soon as it starts to boil, which I need to turn it back up now. As soon as it comes to a boil, you boil it for 20 minutes. That's gonna cook that pasta all the way through. Your meat is gonna be fully cooked through, and it'll be ready to go. Like this is like a under 30 minute meal.
Oh yeah, it goes pretty quick actually.
It's really filling because of the pasta. You sneak some veggies in if you have kids, like we did.
If you do some really like crusty rolls with it or something like that.
I was supposed to make rolls and I forgot, yeah. So we're having cornbread, which I did make.
A point here. I was just saying.
No, but I made this cornbread.
We do have cornbread. But if you make rolls or cornbread
we
with
made
it,
homemade cornbread. It's a new recipe we're gonna try, so I'll let you know how it turns out. But we made
it goes really well with it. That gives you a little bit more of that
a little something,
carb, the fullness.
A tortilla with some butter, that would be good with it too.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah, but so as soon as this comes to boil, 20 minutes, and then we'll show you guys the final results. See you in like 20 minutes.
Or 2 seconds for you.
Yeah. Ready? Go.
We're ready. Go.
We were gonna do a taste test for you guys, but this stuff is like molten lava.
So hot.
So hot. So our finished soup, I'm gonna serve a little bit up so you can see it. It's like super hearty with all the pasta. It's got the little meatballs in it. It's got the spinach in it.
It's definitely a meal.
It's a meal. It's like, yeah, substantial. I do that and I do a little broth so that we got a good amount there. Then we took some fresh Parmesan cheese, sprinkle it on the top, and you're all solid to go.
We put it on this side to try to cool down a little bit so we could do a taste test. Oh my gosh.
It's so hot. We're going to turn you around and show you a taste test in a second, but I do want to show you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to put it in there really quick.
We have bowl koozies so that if we decide we're having a lazy night, we're going to eat on the couch. We usually eat at the island. We have our bowl koozies. We made these. I know a lot of people sell them. They're really not hard to make. I should probably do a tutorial for you guys. But
let me grab from the top
give me
here.
that one. Yeah, this is for our kid.
There you go.
So the kid who's 19. We do a little Parmesan on it. Like we said. And then we're doing Southern cornbread. It's definitely like a drier.
So this sweet cornbread that we do.
It's got some sweetness to it, but it's definitely Southern. It's like a drier cornbread.
We put a little butter and honey on it,
our meal.
but everybody does cornbread their own way. So
yeah,
we like butter and honey.
Yeah, there you go.
I got it.
We're gonna turn you around and show you us eating it.
Give me a spoon. Give me a spoon.
There you go.
Thank you.
How about it? Bye. I love you. Miss you so much.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
I'm gonna go change before we eat dinner. I'm doing the air conditioner on, even though it's 35 outside. I'm not actually going to. So our cornbread, we just put the Mother's Choice butter that we get from Azure Standard on it, and then we put the Orange Blossom honey on it. And it's bomb. We're gonna turn you around and stuff our faces. You ready for this? Let's go.
You're just gonna pick it up?
I'm gonna pick it up.
You're gonna pick it up?
Pick it. Pick it up.
Because sometimes you can use a fork, but sometimes you can pick it up.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Or you can even like take pieces of it like this.
No.
Well,
just go all in.
That wasn't a piece.
With a copious amount of butter.
That's more like a piece.
It's a lot of butter.
And honey. That Azure Standard honey is it
is the best.
It is really good. Yeah. And
So
I'm not even talking more because I'm just gonna eat more.
The cornbread was a little bit dry, but we added 14 tablespoons of butter on top of it. It's perfect now.
It's not dry at all.
No, it's we use homemade cornmeal and it does act a little bit differently, absorbs differently.
No. A regular cornbread, which I think have we done that one?
We've done that one. That one is very moist.
Thank you to Esmeralda.
It's like a cornbread.
It's like a sweet Mexican cornbread.
Almost like a cornbread souffle, sort of.
It is fantastic. And by itself, I still put a little bit of honey on it and a little bit of butter. But when we moved to the south, people ate it and they're like, I'm not having that. I'm like, but it's really good. It's more like a dessert almost.
I don't like Southern cornbread. To me, it's bland.
But everybody's like, this is the cornbread you have. So we're making
this is a hybrid. Cornbread. This is like a Southern California type of hybrid versus Southern. It's like a sweet mix.
But
anyways, we'll put that.
But you still put butter and you know what? We'd really like to hear what else you guys put on your cornbread. What do you put on your cornbread?
I love that this whole video
We're
is
always
about...
butter and honey people.
This is a soup recipe and we're talking about cornbread.
Well, because I'm enjoying it.
Because this is so hot, you can't eat it yet. We're going to try it, though.
That is true. All right, we're going to try it.
We're going to get in here.
Yeah.
So we put the Parmesan on top. If you only have, like, the powdered Parmesan, totally use it. Is it too hot?
Well, yeah, but... So we have different heat levels. She can handle, like, extra hot coffee.
Because I
don't drink coffee, but when I drink tea or something like that...
My tolerance.
Her tolerance for heat is, like, way up there. She can handle that. And I'm like, it's got to cool down. Once it cools down enough, then I drink the whole thing. So
yeah.
The soup will be gone in about 5 minutes.
It's only hot.
Let me see.
I like salt. So I'm going to add a little salt to it.
I don't know if blowing up really works.
But I always take the salt down in recipes for other people in my household who don't like as much salt, and then I add more. Yeah. We did put some fresh cracked pepper on it.
But it's still hot.
It's still hot. Normally we do the couscous.
Well, the spinach in is perfect. This is the ditalini
Ditalini.
that we did
Yeah.
this time. It definitely is more like a pasta visual kind of.
Yeah, I think I like the couscous a little bit better.
I like the couscous a little bit better, but it works well in this. We use ground beef in this one. I definitely like a mix.
I like pork and beef.
Pork and beef.
Yeah, pork and beef.
But the ground beef works really well too. So
if you don't like spinach, you can pick kale or something like that.
It's a fantastic soup.
Yeah, we're gonna go chow and eat our dinner. Oh, and by the way, our mics died, in case you didn't notice that. So I'm gonna try to adjust the sound on this video. That is not normal for us. I even mic'd us up, and then our mics were dead. One of those days.
But we were hungry.
But I didn't want to not post the video because of it.
So hot.
Still hot. Okay.
Looks good.
I like that the meatballs are really tender.
With the pasta in there too, it really gives you that. If you have like, we did cornbread tonight. Normally do like rolls with this type of soup.
Yeah, that you dip.
But it fills you up. So if you have, a lot of people in your family, you can put this together. If you don't have a lot of people in your family, it still works. You can just put it together, have it for lunch the next day, make some cornbread, make some rolls.
Your kids will eat this. If they're not spinach people, just leave the spinach out completely. Your kids will eat this. They'll love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we appreciate you. And we have a few soup recipes coming up, but if you have any requests for soups that you want us to make, let us know. We have a potato kale sausage one that we'll be making pretty soon. And
maybe it'll take me 10 minutes.
Chicken tortilla soup, we do a really good one of those.
Yes, we do.
Super good.
Yes, she does.
Chicken and dumplings, we do a decent version. Well, my kids really like it. Sean's not a chicken and dumpling fan, so we'll see. Maybe we'll make that on a Monday when they're here, and he'll have to.
I don't hate it, but I don't. Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, I'm throwing this all over the place.
It is really good. It's just not my thing. That's all.
It's pretty.
Well, it's kind of like when we go to sushi.
Yeah.
She loves some wasabi on a little bit in her soy sauce and stuff. I cannot handle wasabi.
Can't even be near them.
Grabbed a whole pinch of it one time thinking it was an avocado. Put it in my mouth. Oh, that was the worst day of my life. And it's funny because we're not going to talk about the worst day of my life. It didn't involve you.
That's good.
It was horrible though. I was like, everybody has something that I can handle spice, but everybody has some flavor they don't like. And wasabi for me.
Let's ask this. I love it when you guys comment below because I think it's interesting. What's your least favorite food, like ever? Is there something you just don't like?
My brother hated lima beans. Oh, I think I talked about this already.
I think so.
Hated lima beans.
I like lima beans. I don't know if there's any
So
food
he
that
would just put them on my plate because I love lima beans.
I don't think there's anything I hate.
Well, coming up in another video, we'll talk about what Ellie hates.
If I think of something, I'll put it below.
We'd like to hear what you guys think.
Anyways, hit the description. The recipes for the cornbread and the soup will drop down, and you can screenshot them or whatever you need to do. And I know I've said this before. In 2025, we are going to be working on getting a blog out there so that you will have a link and then be able to do like a printable recipe. That's my goal for next year.
Yeah, and we're getting some cookies coming out, I promise.
We're getting the cookies. All the ingredients are out. We just need to get our lives together. It's rough around here. Thanks, guys.